What is up, everyone? OJ over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another video. Today we have some awesome topics to go over, but before we get into that, go ahead and hit that like button if you do like the daily content that we're bringing you. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right in. And we are starting off with My Hero One's Justice, which will officially launch for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on October 26th in the Americas and Europe. Publisher Bandai Namco has announced. Now, pre-orders will include the ability to play as Endeavor in the game, so that's actually pretty cool. Now, in Japan, My Hero One's Justice was previously dated for release for the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch on August 23rd. Now, I'll be showing you guys a full list of the playable characters, but pretty much everybody that is somebody in the anime will be a playable character. Now, let's go ahead and get into more details in terms of the game. You can get a little bit of an overview as well. So whether you want to see the destruction of humanity or believe heroes should defend those in need, fight to prove your justice in My Hero One's Justice. The popular weekly Shonen Jump manga series comes to life as players experience abilities of fan-favorite characters such as Izuku Midoriya, Katsuki Bakugo, Tomura Shiragaki, and many more in this arena brawler, where you'll get to choose between hero and villain in your path to justice. Utilize quirks to call upon your sidekicks to activate powerful attacks, where your environments are at your disposal in total field destruction. The battle doesn't just confine you to the ground. Take the fight upwards, where buildings and walls become part of the action. So here are some of the key features that are kind of just a little bit of an overview of what we talked about as well, but I wanted to talk about it because there's Plus Ultra based on the hit weekly shonen manga series Heroes and Villains. Choose between fan favorite characters like Deku, All Might, Tomura, and many more in your path to justice. Total destruction. The environments are at your disposal as players can just destroy anything in fierce battles surrounding them. Join forces. Up to 2 sidekicks can unleash powerful combos, so very similar to, let's say, something like Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm, those games where you can have 2 people and team up, so teams of like 3 with 1 person actually fighting. Unleash superpowers. Utilize each character's quirks to plant explosive attacks. Bandai Namco also showed off a brand new trailer that you guys are seeing, and I'm really excited for this game because I actually binge watched the whole series. Now, there isn't many seasons of this show. There's only about 51 episodes so far, so if you want to get into this anime before you play the game, and I highly recommend that you do because the anime is really good. I actually really like it, and these characters won't mean much until you see their backstory and everything. I already had this game on my radar even before I watched the anime. I was covering this game, but now after I've watched it, I'm like super excited about it, obviously wearing a shirt as well. So now I'm like super excited about everything to do with this game, just because the quirks can be so hit and miss in this game. Some people have some really weird quirks that you don't really think would be a good idea or couldn't be a hero, but then they actually make it work. So it'd be cool to see how they fight in the game. And then some people have some really cool battle hardened quirks. Then others have quirks that are like, okay, well, how can you put that in like a fighting game like this? For example, like Uraka, like she can make things be 0 gravity. So I want to see what they do for her in terms of her battles, and like Froppy, for example, or Sue, she's like a frog girl. So I want to see what they do for her and how her combos work out compared to somebody like Deku, who's pretty much one hit finishes it all for the most part. Like if Deku hits you, most people, he's gonna knock you out, you know what I'm saying? Or even like All Might, you know, 1 punch usually finishes it. So obviously they're not gonna be able to do that. But at the same time, I want to see how long the battles last and how the endurance works and the combos and everything. Just because, like I said, My Hero One's Justice is one of the most unique animes in terms of things. Reminds me of a Japanese X-Men, like I've said before. So excited about this game. Looking forward to seeing what they do with the quirks and the battle system and the destruction and how they put it in. They didn't talk about modes in terms of like a story mode or some of the other stuff. So we'll see what other modes come with the game. Hopefully there's enough content in there, but I'm hopeful that the game is going to play really well and be a lot of fun to kind of throw down against your friends. What do you guys think about My Hero One's Justice coming to the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on October 26th, the same day as Red Dead Redemption? And I know I might be the only one, but I'll be playing this game first before Red Dead Redemption 2. So, like I said, I might be crazy for doing that, but I'm definitely going to be having some fun with My Hero 1's Justice. So what do you guys think about all this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the next topic here, the Caligula Effect Overdose is coming officially to the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam in North America and Europe in early 2018. Publisher NIS America has announced that Anime Expo 2018. Now, in true NIS form, a $64.99 limited edition copy of the game will be offered, which has an official soundtrack, official hardbook art cover, beautiful lies, tear-resistant poster, and collector's box. Is currently available for pre-order on the NIS America online store for the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. Nothing for the PC yet. Now here's an overview of the game if you don't know what the Caligula Effect is about. So Mobius, an idyllic world that exists for the sake of letting people forget about pain and problems of reality in this world created by sentient volcanoid program Mu. Reality and fantasy has become blurred, allowing people to relive their high school years in bliss. Yet the seemingly beautiful and perfect world, something is amiss. Escape from this false paradise with your fellow students and return to reality in the Caligula Effect Overdose. Now here are the key features of the game, an overdose of new features. The Caligula Effect Overdose boasts enhanced visuals and gameplay, explore new scenarios, endings, and the forbidden musician route while escaping the virtual world of Mobius. The new faces of Kishimai High. Play as the newly added female protagonist, plus meet 2 new members of the Go Home Club, who each have their own new ostinato musicians to face. Use the imaginary chain. Turn-based battle meets exhilarating action in this refined JRPG battle system. Develop a flawless strategy after using the imaginary chain to predict what your enemies will do next. Unite and escape. Sometimes it's hard to go at it alone. Befriend over 500 other students in this imaginary paradise to improve your skills in battle and ultimately return to reality. So you guys are checking out the brand new trailer here as well, and this is awesome to see NIS America pick up this Unreal Engine 4 based RPG. I saw the gameplay from the Japanese release and I thought that it was pretty cool. It looked like a fun JRPG to play. From what I understand, the anime is a bit so-so, but there's still some redeeming qualities there, so I might watch that before I jump into this one here. But I'm just happy to see NIS America support the Nintendo Switch with more awesome RPGs. Some of the word out on Ys 8 La Cremosa of Dana, which was published by NIS America and of course originally developed by Falcom, is that it's doing really well in the West. So I'm hoping that this has a similar effect when it comes to games like the Caligula Effect and the cool turn-based JRPG games, making sure that we get all of those over on the Nintendo Switch. I don't care if it's older games or it's newer games, because I think these type of games are really cool, but we'll have to wait and see exactly how good it is when it comes to the West and what they added in with this brand new version of the game. But I kind of had a hunch that they'd bring this one over. I just didn't know NIS America would be the ones who were doing it, but I felt that once they announced it on PS4, I felt that there could be a Switch version later down the line, because I did cover this game already. So what do you guys think about the Caligula Effect Overdose coming over to the West, PS4, PC, and Nintendo Switch in 2019? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the final topic here, publisher P-Cube and Indonesian developer Agate Studio have announced Valthirian Arc Hero School Story, a game where you build and manage a school for RPG heroes for the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC, and it will launch in 2018. And guys, this game is actually looking pretty cool. Did not know they were working on this at all. This is the first time that I've heard about this game, and it's looking pretty hype based on this gameplay trailer that they released. So let's go ahead and get into a little bit more information about the title. Valthirian Arc Hero School Story casts you as the principal of a small academy in the troubled world of Valthiria. As the newly recruited principal, it's up to you to start work on building an academy worthy of training the world's heroes. Kind of reminds me of My Hero Academia. Students in the art of combat and magic. Trained students of your academy can then set forth into the world, picking up quests and setting off for adventure. Successful students will grow in ability, bring back the spoils, and loot from complete missions. Loot which can be used to enhance your growing school. Improved buildings and facilities will in turn attract better students, bringing more power, fame, and fortune to your Valthirian Academy. But beware, as your school grows in popularity, so too can it be a pawn in the political struggles of Valthiria. With 5 queendoms fighting for the right to inherit the land, and the mysterious evil lurking on the horizon, it will be up to you to decide your allegiances and the role your school will play in the story of Valthiria. Here are the key features of the game. Take control of a school and heroes and manage the facility to train the finest students. Build up your school from the small faculty to prestigious and influential academy. Construct, then improve numerous buildings from classrooms and cafeterias to training grounds and dormitories. Over 20 different buildings and facilities to research and develop your teams. Starting as apprentices, students can train in 9 different specialist classes. Send out students to complete quests and control them directly in the field. Real-time battles, switch between character classes to better outsmart the enemy. Loot and materials from missions can be used to improve your academy and create, forge, and craft all new weapons and armor. You guys are checking out some gameplay here, and this game is actually looking pretty good. At first I was like, okay, what's this gonna be about? But then after I started watching the gameplay videos, I was like, yo, this could actually be pretty cool. Kind of has like that Ni no Kuni 2 type of build up your kingdom type of deal, or even the My Castle from Fire Emblem. So I'm all down for games that do that, to where you can bring back the spoils of combat and kind of build up different things, attract better students to the academy, and set them out on better missions. Real-time combat, real-time swapping between them, almost like a Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. I do like when games give you the ability to swap on the fly, so you can take advantages of weaknesses and different types of combat. So that's awesome to see that as well. So what do you guys think about all the different stuff that we talked about, from My Hero 1's Justice, the Caligula effect in terms of that being officially announced for the Switch and PC and the Western markets, also PlayStation 4, and of course this game, Valthirian Arc. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Nintendo, and gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.